Hello friends, welcome back to this tutorial, and in this tutorial we'll be discussing special charts. We'll be telling us the different charts that we are presenting and when to use them and when not to use them. My name is Samson Emelike. I welcome you. Now if you look on this sheet, we have set up 5 different special charts. They are special in the sense that it's not something you do one way just by clicking and then inserting. It's a combination of 2 charts and sometimes up to 3. But what we have here are basically 2 different charts. Here you will see this. This is a speedometer gauge where we have these codes. Okay, we have these dark reds that are just segmented just the way we have here. So we have this guiding this, and then here we have this guiding this. So actually there are 2 here. The same thing here, we have this thermometer gauge that takes care of target and achievement. Now all these are for target and achievement. However, this speedometer gauge, I would recommend that you use it for targets that I call insuperable or unsurmountable or unexceedable. The target that you know that if you overshoot the target, there is an error. For instance, if you test 50, you cannot say you had 51 positive or 60 positive. It's an error. And if you have 50 positive for anything and you want to place them on treatment, you cannot place more than 50%. So if you place 25 persons out of 50, you have scored 50. You cannot score 100%. So with those kind of things, you use this speedometer gauge. You can use your thermometer. You can also use okay, so these 2, and then this your progress bars, your progress chart. You use these 3 when you are dealing with insuperable targets. You cannot surmount them. However, for targets that you can achieve and do more, for instance, your sales target, your budget, yes, even though budget it's allowed, sometimes you can spend more than your budget. It is not an error, but it just brings into focus what happened that you are spending above that. All right, so for those kind of things, you use this kind of charts. They are simple but not simple because there are a lot of adjustments and techniques that we use here. All right, so we are going to go into them right away. So we are going to be building them from the scratch. So I'm going to insert a new table here. So what we're looking at is speedometer gauge. Now your speedometer gauge is made from 2 charts, and those 2 charts are donut charts and pie charts. Okay, so let's go ahead and identify the points. I usually would like to use 4 points, and each of those 4 points, they are the same. So we have the start, we have the dark, let me just use this to explain, the dark red zone, then the light red zone, then we have the yellow, and then we have the green. All right, and then finally we have the end. Great. So here is 0. Here the range there is 25, 25, 25, 25. Then here is the equals, which is 100. All right, so the entire this thing here will be 100 plus this. Okay, so this is for the speedometer. So let me just take this up there. Great. And then for the pin or the needle or the pointer, so I have my pointer here. So the pointer is, we are going to be having value. So this value is changeable, it's variable, it's what somebody has scored or the performance. Okay. So, and then we have the needle size, the size of the needle, and then we have the end. Let's say that. Now I am using this. When I'm using this, it means my speedometer will not read in percentage. It will read in numbers. However, I want to do the one that you in this gauge, you will see the percentage and you see the number. All right, so for that to happen, I have to use points here. Okay, so I'm going to use point here and up to then, and then this gives me 1.25 point this. Okay, so my value, let's leave this value. Okay, let's say we are going to get 50%. Okay, so my size is 2%, and then the end is equals to. Now you see that this is 100 plus another 100 here, which is 200. Or if as we're using decimal points, here is 1 plus 1 is 2. So the total here must also be 2. So here is, since all the total must be 2, that means this end would be 2 minus this plus this. So 2 minus the sum of this. All right. So I have 48%. Now, let's go about, I'm going to insert, let me use this. I'm going to insert my donut chart here. This is the donut chart right now. Okay, so having this, I need to, this green part is the 100 or the 1. If I was talking about 100, then this is 25, 25, 25. If I'm talking about 1, this is 0.25, 0.25, 0.25, 0.25. So I need to turn this so that here will be facing downward, will be downward, while this up. So this is going to be like the wheel. Okay, so how to do that is I'm going to click inside here and right click, format this. This is the first slice. I'm going to change the angle to 270 and enter. So this has come. Let me take away this so I can get space. Let me take away this, getting space. Great. So here now, this one I'm double clicking to select this green part. I want to make it transparent. I want to make it invisible. So I come over here, no fill. That settles that. Now remember our color here. I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to okay, no, I have to solid fill, but I'm going to use dark red here. Solid fill. I'm going to use light red here. Solid fill. I'm going to use yellow. Then here I'm going to use solid fill again, but I'm going to use green. So this is done. Okay, so inside here, let me put my plot area. Okay, so let me just adjust this. Okay, just trying to adjust this. Okay, so our first chart is ready. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select this. I'm going to insert a pie chart now. This is a pie chart. Okay, again, I'm going to throw away this. I'm going to throw away this. Now I'm going to select this also, and I'm going to change the angle again. Let me see data series, okay? Sorry, I'm going to change this to 270. Great. So having done this, I'm going to, this one here now, this angle of, this first slice, I'm going to remove it. I'm going to remove the color no fill, make it blank. make it transparent. The same thing with this blue, no fill, and I'm actually supposed to be having no distance there. So let me just undo so that I don't have, okay. Okay, so that's no problem. Here I need to, it's no, where's my, no line, so that it can be bigger. You can see it has become bigger. So I will change, it's a solid fill also, okay? But then I'm going to use black. Right, so these two I'm going to superimpose them right now. So first of all, what we need to do is let's remove the transparency. So in this, I'm going to come to my format. This is a floating channel, so a floating object. So I'm going to remove, so you can see you can see through it right now. So the same thing here, make it no fill. All right, so I click this one, I hold my shift, I click this one. So let me center them, let them be on the same left, first of all. I can take right or left, anyone. So let's see left. Yeah, great. So let me take it up to the top, align again to the top. So you see, this was that line that I didn't want to see. The line that I didn't want to see. Okay, so let me undo that. So this one now, let me undo this. There is something here that I didn't want to see. Line, look at it here. Okay, I hope it's gone now. All right, so this and this, let me take it up. Let's see how it goes now. Great. So we have this right now, and then let me see this. Okay. All right, so we are good to go. So let me bring this, my data label, bring it up here, but I'm gonna delete this one here. I don't need this here. I don't need this here. And then let me see, what did we choose outside? No, I'm talking about this one now. This one outside. I think it's outside, right? Good. So let me remove this. All right, so we are there. And then where is our value? This is our value, right? So here, right now, I'm going to be changing this. So if I change 90, let's see where it goes. It goes to 90. However, this thing is reading 2. So what do? We just click here. Remember, we come here, we direct it to pick value from here that's corresponding to that. So that is that. And then we can increase it. Let's say, can we make it 14? And then let's make it good. Good. So this is this. And then let's insert something here right now. We can insert an object. Where is my recommended object? Sorry, not chat. My recommended shape. So I'm going to use this over here. Let me put something here. Okay. You just need to be very, it's all left to you to choose what color. So I'm going to use black, all because this is black. Okay, so if I am going to be, say for instance, I'm going to do ART new. Okay, let's say first of all, ART target is 500. Then new ART. So here, let's say we are going to be randomly round between, let's say we get 0 up to 500. Remember, for this kind of work, we do not expect to achieve this, so achieve more. So here you say this place is equals to this. Okay, so nothing, that was an error. If this is 1, so our achievement here is going to be this one all over this, isn't it? Then here is going to give us, let's transform it to percentage. So this is where this will be deriving from, right? What did we do? So this is 96. Okay. So what we need to do one more time is, I want here to read this number here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here. I'm going to say equals to whatever value we have here, enter. Okay, so this is black, this is black. I guess what is there is visible. So let's make it white. Let's make it white. Bring it to center, bring it to middle. And can we change this to impact? Let's see how that flows. Okay, so and can we increase the size? Can we increase the size? Okay. So here we go. Now let's test this. I'm going to be pressing my F9 function. As I'm pressing it, this randomly generated number here is changing. And as it's changing, you see the performance here is 26, it's 128, the number that we have made. So the next thing I need to do is to lock all this. First of all, let me get this and this. Let me put it at the middle. Maybe this is towards to the left or to the right. So I come over here, do this, put it to the center. Let's see. Okay, so it has shifted very well. Again, I would like to make something here. That's my illustration. I'm going to put something here. Let's take this one here. I'm going to make this, of course, I'm going to make it black also. So that somebody seeing this will actually know, okay, this is something. This is for viral load. This is for, what is it called? ART new. And I want to make this like this. Okay. So this is what we want to do here. So this is a performance on ART. Let's say performance on ART enrollment. Okay. So here, okay. So I'm going to equals this. Okay. So I guess this is white there. Let me put it like this, bring it to the middle, and can we use a Arial black? Sorry, Arial black. Can we increase it? Okay, so this is also what you can do. And one more thing I want to do, we can incorporate this to see this target. Okay, so let's see. If we need to do that, I think that means here cannot take our two arguments. So what I need to do is I'm going to concatenate here. Okay, so I'm going to concatenate. This is ART enrollment. Then target. What do we do now? What do we do? I want to. Okay, so this. Let's say concatenate. Let me space it. So performance on ART enrollment. So we're going to get a column there. So ART target. 500. Let's enter that. So here is telling us this is ART target, so I can put double quote here, and the target here I can put equals. Great. So what I need to do is here now, I'm going to relink it, say this should just come and take my concatenate here. Okay, I need to do it again so that so open it like this. Right, so performance on ART enrollment, the ART target is this, so let's go there. So how about this? What can we do? Okay, one of the things that I notice we can use is, let's say nothing is there, but what is happening? No, I need to open it up. Then sorry, I'm gonna have some error there. Okay, I think we have distorted this. Let me see who resize objects. Okay, so all right. I had not locked this already, so let's see how I'm going to lock this. Let me group it. Where is? Okay, I don't have that. Let me see. Okay, do I have group? I don't have group. Okay, there are a lot of things I ought to have done, but I didn't do anyway. So let's just leave it like this. Okay, I wanted to. I thought I would be able to. Okay, because of time, let's not continue wasting. All right, so this is how you do your speedometer for targets that you cannot exceed. You cannot exceed it. Okay, so this is this. Thank you very much. We'll be looking at the other one